Welcome to Lady J Love's channel where God turns your frowns upside down, and He will. He will do it if you allow it. I know this to be true. He's done it all too many times for me. And He just keeps on doing it. I pray everybody's day went their way, and I pray your evening is moving and grooving along the way. I'm off of work right now due to another injury to my knee. But I know God is going to see me through. I'm rather bored. Can't do much because every time I do, there's some aching and twaking going on. But in the meantime, between time, I took me a long nap today, and in my sleep, I was just thinking, a lot of times we don't think about other people's problems and we pretty much don't care. A lot of times we don't care about what another person is going through. We throw prayers up for sicknesses and illnesses and stuff like that. We say we throwing prayers up, but I would hope and pray that people are really doing that, because there's many out there that need it. When they ask for it, they must need it. And we say, we're tossing up prayers, and then we don't give another thought about what they're dealing with, how they may be feeling. And it's true. A lot of times we don't, I just thank God that I changed my ways to have more empathy for people and try to understand what they're going through, and praying that God heals them from whatever they may be dealing with in whatever aspect of their lives. And I feel good about it when I do it. But there's many in the world that really don't care until it's knocking at their door, until they find themselves going through a situation, or they're they're dealing with something that they never thought could happen to them or come their way. And then it's a whole different story. Then you want prayers, and you want people to really feel how you feel. And, and I can't deny it. I used to be one of those people. Years and years ago. I used to be one of those people that I was concerned, but I wasn't, because it wasn't me. I would just say, thank God, I'm glad I ain't dealing with that. Lord, I don't know what I'd do if I'd be dealing with something like that. But then I had to learn that the same thing that knocked on that person's door could knock on my door one day. And if it knocked on my door, how would I deal with it after I paid no mind, or wouldn't give any of my time or a second thought to what they were going through? And so I've been there. Things that has happened to other people that I didn't think would come my way has come my way. And because I've changed my ways, and how I feel about others' situations, and how I really do pray on their situations and circumstances, asking God to relieve them, give them some relief from what they're going through. I look back and I see there was times in my life that I could have been more understanding, have more empathy, more I could have prayed a little harder for people instead of saying I'm going to toss up a prayer and putting it in the back of my mind. So as I said, I've come to realize that you can't look past or look over what a person is going through. You listen. You really try hard to understand how they're feeling. And more so, you pray to God to help them be able to deal with it and get through it. Because when it comes to you, when it comes knocking at your door, when it comes around to you, you're going to want the same thing. And if you didn't give it, you got to ask yourself, why would you want to receive it? If you didn't give your all in trying to understand how they felt or how they're feeling, why would you want somebody to understand or give their all to try to figure out how you're feeling? So, I was thinking, there's always a way to deal with problems that may arise in your life, health-wise, love-wise, financially wise, family-wise. You continue to stay in prayer about it. And when those problems come knocking at your door, and they're the same problems that you seen down the way that you didn't think that you would ever encounter, that it could happen to you, you get on your knees and you pray about it and you ask God to, from now on, give you the compassion that you need for when a person that's going through something needs a shoulder to cry on, a hug, an ear to listen. Give you the compassion, empathy to be able to truly pray for these people and to understand or try to understand how they feel. Be more concerned about what a person is dealing with, because you never know when it's knocking at your door. God bless you. May He keep you. And if don't nobody else tell you today they love you, just know, Juanita Love do. Do not turn your back on someone that's in need for prayer, for a hug, for a shoulder to cry on for a listening ear, because you never know when you might need that same